What's up, YouTube? Weekly haul. It just seems I can't make this video. I'm hoping I make it to the end of this one. I am currently, constantly uh, uh, interrupted making these videos recently. So I'm doing it today. Today's a day off. I'm actually done school for the semester. So I usually have classes on Wednesdays. So today's the actual day that I can make these videos. Now I'm wondering. Never mind. But I'm going to continue to make this video. You guys don't care about this shit. Just make the video and show me what you got, right? So that's what I'm going to do. Um, so this is the new stuff I picked up this week. I also picked up some eBay purchases. I made some purchases from Evan Leahy. You guys have seen me pick up stuff from him before. A few of you know him. And I got some original artwork also. I put the artwork all back in my books, all of my books, my portfolio books, whatever you call them, portfolio, whatever. So I'm going to have to pull them out for you guys, but let me just get started. Terry Moore sketchbook, 25th anniversary. Pretty cool. Cool artwork. Just stuff from all different characters he's done, whether it be Strangers in Paradise, Rachel Rising. I don't know if there's any Echo in there. I know there's some Sip Kids in there, and whatever else. Oh, Motor Girl. I saw a couple things from that. There's a couple risque ones in here too. Little boobage. But other than that, it's just a pretty cool sketchbook to have. I like Terry Moore. If I see Terry Moore, I don't have it, I'm going to get it. So, these are other things I got. I got the Hack Slash Vampirella. This is like a 1 in 20, 1 in 30, something like that. Then I got the regular cover of that. That one had me confused trying to figure out which way is up, which way is down. There goes this one. I think that's the regular cover. And then there goes the Virgin cover. I usually put my Virgin covers in Mylar. Sometimes I don't put the cosplay ones in Mylar though. I'm not really into the cosplay ones. I don't know why they do a Virgin cover for them. 28 of Harrow County. You guys know I don't read that anymore, but I keep picking it up because I do plan to pick it back up again. Off the issues for 2 issues, but she's back. Jenny Frison on Wonder Woman. This is number 36. So I did not get the last 2 issues. My local wasn't putting in my sub box because they didn't have Jenny Frison covers, so I'm going to have to go back and get them. Supergirl, Artgerm, 36. Actually, I just found out that Artgerm did a number 1 for Wonder Woman. I didn't know that for the Rebirth. So I'm going to have to pick that one up. Anyone has one, let me know. I'm going to go for cheap. Then I got some of the lenticular covers. Of course, this is the Weapon X cover. What's his name? I want to say Barry Windsor Smith, something like that. He did the original cover, I think. And then a Silver Surfer one with Squirrel Girl. No big deals with any of that. Do like the Virgin cover though. And I got these. These are called Little Book of Captain America. It's just like kind of like a background stuff. I haven't really looked at it too much. But it's art from over the years and little background information, I guess, or stories. I don't know exactly what it is. Like I said, I haven't really looked at it. But they were only, with my discount, $8. So I picked up a few of them. At least this is all the ones they had. This is the Avengers one. And I think they all have Alex Ross covers. I don't know if this is an Alex Ross cover, actually. Oh, no. This one's an Arthur Adams cover. But the rest of them are Alex Ross covers, you can see. This is the Spider-Man one. Here's the back of that one. Pretty sure that's Alex Ross. I don't know who else it would be. And then the Fantastic Four one. So I got all of them. You know, the top 4 Silver Age ones. Captain America, Avengers, Spider-Man, Fantastic Four. So, oh, I got some other stuff. Let me show you what I got. Actually, got some stuff over here. I'm going to have to flip over to get to other stuff. I got some stuff out of my local, from my local, dollar bins, and they had, yeah, here you go. So, and they also had some other stuff too. Oh, here's one more book I got for this week. I had it pulled aside to read. Kid Lobotomy #3. I don't really read too many books anymore. Always planning to read them later, and I'll probably never get to half of them. But Kid Lobotomy is one of the ones I'm reading. But I did get this package. It was $11.99 for the complete set, 1 to 5. But you guys know I get the discounts. It was under $10. And I like the movie. I never read the book though. The books. Wanted #1, #2, #3. Come on. #4. I'm trying to get this done because I got someplace to go. 5. Actually, I gotta go to the comic book store. 6, and then go to my school because I have work I do there. Make a little extra cash. Wanted Dossier #1. I don't know what that one is. So there was actually 7 books altogether in here. 6 in this series, it looks like, and 1 extra Dossier thing jigger. So now this is my local also had. They have sales going on. There's a different sale every day for Christmas. I think it's like the 20 days of Christmas they're calling it or something like that. And 50% off dollar bins was this past Sunday, and also it was half off a trade or graphic novel #1 only. You had to get the first volume of whatever trade or graphic novel it was. So I did pick up something. You guys might have seen this in my hand as I was moving stuff around. I got Lucifer #1. It's a pretty thick one. Looks like it got a lot of issues in here. I don't know how many. I think there's like 4 or 5 of these. Yeah, collecting issues 1 to 13, as well as a 3-issue miniseries, Sandman Presents Lucifer. So I've been wanting to read these. I'm really into the TV show. I want to see kind of like how much the TV show actually follows the books. But going through the dollar bins, I went back actually because there was a lot of stuff I wanted to pick up that I hadn't had a chance. I figured it would be a good time for me to go when they were 50 cents. So if you guys watched a previous video of mine, I had picked up out of this big collection. They got in like 25 long boxes. I found The Boys #1. And I got this for like $4 or $5. I can't remember exactly #1. And then this was just a few dollars itself, #2. So I already had a copy, a really mint copy I found for $1 in a dollar bin at a Comic-Con a couple years ago. But I grabbed them because you can never have too many, especially when there is supposed to be a TV show. Who knows? We'll see if it actually comes out. So what I did get, though, I picked up those first 2 before, so I went back in to find out how many of the books they had in the dollar bins. So I found, these are the ones I found. This is #5, #6, #7, #8, #9. No, I'm sorry, that was 10. I don't have 9. #11, 13, 14. Kind of looks like a Negan cover to me. 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, And that's all of the ones I got for 50 cents a piece for the boys. I did grab these out of there when I saw this is a Turner cover. I already have a ton of these. I should actually look at see how much they were. I knew they were going to sell them for a few bucks at least. And I had the second printings, a bunch of the second printings. I got to sell some stuff off. So maybe that's I have a stack of that Breaking the Bat, like this big. I got them for like 25 cents a piece or something like that, 50 cents a piece. So I bought a whole stack of them, and I got to get rid of all of them. And my idea was, hey, I'll sell them for $4 or $5 a piece, and I'll make my money back easy, and plus make a little extra cash. But I got this one, World Storm #1. I got that because it's the Arthur Adams cover. And then the last one, Death Deal #2. I have #1, but I'm not sure if I had #2, so I grabbed it. Now, so that's all the dollar bin stuff I got from my local. Now, onto the stuff I got from Evan Leahy. That's some pretty good stuff from him. I think he had asked me if I wanted any of these. He had some graded books, and I ended up picking up 2 books from him. But I was happening to look at his Instagram. I don't really do Instagram a lot. It's just more I'm not comfortable using it. I don't really know how to use it too much. Unfortunately, somehow I got my family and friends Instagram mixed up with the comic book community Instagram stuff. I don't know how to separate that. And, I don't want to post stuff for sale on Instagram and have all my family looking at it thinking to themselves, is he broke? Stuff like that. But, little white stuff on my face. I do go on Instagram once in a while just to see what you guys post on there. I've never purchased anything on Instagram. It just, I don't think anyone really knows me, and I could probably buy something. I don't really know who's on Instagram, and I have bad luck sometimes with restored books and just getting back a book that I'm not really happy with, and it's easier to deal with through eBay. But whatever. I did get my books from the Boston Comic Con are on the way. I saw the grades. The majority of them I'm happy with. However, there are a few books I'm extremely very unhappy with. One in particular because of the significance of the book. It's my fault, but I know who I bought it off of, and I'll talk about when I get it though. And it's kind of ironic of who I got it from. But I'll tell you guys later. So this is what I got from them. Matrix #1. This is the banned or recalled version. I don't know why it was recalled. It says something about something inside of a graphic nature or something like that when I looked it up. But didn't really say what. At least I couldn't find what. And I looked through it, and it wasn't anything I saw picture-wise, like, art-wise. So maybe it has to be something with the language. I don't know. I haven't read it, so I don't know. If anyone knows, let me know. Then I grabbed some X-23 stuff he had. He wanted $10 a piece for this stuff. I got 6 of them for $50 though. So I think it's definitely worth the money. I know some of these books are worth more than that. So I got that one, $450. It's a 450 issue. And then the next one, $451, is the X-Men vs. X-23. Lovely cover. And this is the first, this is New X-Men 31. This is the first Kimura, I think that's her name, the X-23 villain. I believe I have this already, but this is like a $30 book, so $25, $30 book, I would say, I think. Then this one here, this is a $20 book. This is number 20, variant cover, Billy Tan cover for X-23, New X-Men. And then this one, I don't really know what it's worth, but I wanted it because it's Art Germ, and I think there's a Virgin cover of this one also. But these are actually some freebies he threw in there. I knew he was sending me this one, Amazing X-Men. I do not have this one. You guys know I picked up a few of them from my local on sales when they were on sale for like $10, $12, but I wasn't paying the $20 a piece. This one actually is like a $30 book, $25, $30 book. At least that's what I've seen it sell on eBay for. And it was free. They threw that in for free. Cool. Now this one I wasn't expecting. I don't think I've even seen this one, but this is a Amazing Spider-Man 789 homage cover, Marvel Legacy Amazing Spider-Man 789 variant edition. So it's a variant. This is a freebie, and I looked online. It's like a $40 book. So thanks, Evan. I'll take it. Very nice of them. Now, this is the stuff I got for the magazine covers. The magazine stuff I got. Now, most of these are not in the bag and board because I cannot find the backing boards for my magazine size Mylars. So somehow they were misplaced. I have the Mylars, and the backing boards have to be in my office somewhere. But my office is a complete mess. There's like no floor space right now, so maybe I'll put them back in the garage. I don't know. I'll have to look. But whatever. These aren't in bags and boards, most of them, but I'll show them anyway. Now, I paid $100 for every single one of these, so I actually looked back at my text messages from them. I couldn't remember how much I paid. But altogether, it was $100 for all of these. So I got that. Tomb Raider magazine. Of course, with Adam Hughes cover there. Then I got these. This is Tales of the Zombie. This is the super annual issue #1. Now this is Tales of the Zombie. This is the Vallejo cover. I believe this is #1, but there's no number I could find on the inside. But I'm assuming it's #1. I don't know if there was ever a #2. I think there was. They went on, but Last of the Dragons. I don't know what the significance of this is. I meant to look it up. I forgot. He had told me, I believe. Maybe. I don't remember if he told me, but whatever. So I got that. I just like magazines, especially epic stuff. I really like the epic stuff. Then I got Devilina #1. Pretty cool. Then I got Vampirella 31. I believe her name is Panthera. I think that's what she's called. Panthera. I don't know if that's her first appearance. Oh, Luana, the Beast Girl, trapped in the midst of a tribal uprising. I remember I have something with someone named Panthera. I know in the Vampirella series somehow, I think. Can't remember. You guys are more familiar with it, let me know. Doc Savage, #1. I've been wanting that for a while. The ones I see usually are dirty covers, and this one's pretty good. There are some creases on it. It's not perfect. Over here, a crease right there. But overall, I like it. I'm happy with it. Now, this one here is a little messed up. Moisture damage, but I'm going to get it pressed. So, however, it was only $50, so this is why I grabbed it. But like I said, I got all this for $100. So another Vampirella #1. You can see the moisture damage, the ripples. So I'm gonna get that pressed, and hopefully that comes out a lot nicer. But I already have a fairly okay issue with this, like probably around a 6 or a 7. I haven't got it graded yet, but this one is a lot cheaper than the one I paid for. So $50, and like I said, the rest of them all together were $100. So that's what I got from him. I got 2 more books from him, actually, that I just thought about it. And these were the original books that I was going to buy off him. I bought off him first. Some graded books. I believe he's trying to sell a lot of his collection off. But I think he told me he wanted to focus on art. I'm just laughing because I buy both. I can't stop myself once you get into the art stuff too. I'm not crazy buying crazy stuff like Jimmy C, where he spends thousands of dollars on a page or whatever he spends. I just can't spend that much money on a piece of a page. I'd rather buy a key book I don't have if I did something like that. But because my first love, I guess, is still comics itself. But so I picked this one up here. So what I paid for both of these books is $175. He originally was going to sell this to me for $60. So I got that. That is the Emerald City Comic Con variant. There's only like 500 of those made. Doesn't say that on the book, but I believe that's true. And then this book. So I paid $175 altogether. So Wolverines number 3. This is the variant cover. 9.8 from Gerald Perel cover. So, pretty cool. And this is a easy $175 book just for this. $200 book. I want to say conservatively $175 is what I see it selling for around now. I know he'd sold one previously in the same grade and everything for $225, but I think it's not that much anymore. I don't know. But yeah, so I got both of them for $175. Now, before I get on to, actually, you know what? Let me show some of the artwork I got. First, I'll show you a page, and then I'll get into the last couple books I have. The key books. One of them is off my top 10, but so this is what I got. I might as well flip through this a little bit. My Dave Sim-Cerebus page. Mike Mayhew, Vampirella, Tim Seeley, Hack Slash, Tim Seeley, and then this is the new one I got. It is a page from Frost Giants from Dungeons and Dragons. It is issue number 1, page number 1. That was only $45. It's not that big of a deal. The page, it's like kind of bland, but for $45, it's a first page of a first issue. I don't mind spending $45 on something like that. And I like Dungeons and Dragons stuff. It is from an artist I don't know. His name is like Diaz Ethio or Nethio, something Diaz. I can't remember his name. Now on to the other stuff I got. This is a little bit more cool, at least for me, because of who it is. Oh, here's my original Kachu cover page from Tony Moore. Or Terry Moore. I'm sorry, Terry Moore. Let me see. Let me get to it. I have it in this book with all these other stuff in here. So I'm just going to show it. This is original artwork from Tim Vigil. This is actually a painted picture. It's painted. Very cool looking. I paid $76 for that one. I remember that just because of the price. It's the most expensive one I paid for. This one here is a pen. It's done in ballpoint pen. It is for Gothic Knights. It's from Gothic Knights. So he did Tim Vigil. This is just some sketching he did. Very cool. Let me actually take that one out because there's something on the back of it. But that's very, very cool looking. Look at that. And there's a little extra on the side. I'm thinking about cutting that the rest of the way off. I don't know why it's left. It's halfway cut, but. And then on the back, just some more doodles, sketches. Sorry, I'm going to put them back into the thing as I go. Why is... Oh, you know what? I have them on my table here still, and I haven't put the rest back yet. What did I do with that stuff? Here it is. Okay, this is the other stuff I got. This is a Faust. I can't remember what the name of it was. I'm going to have to, what they call this, Faust Waiting on Death or something like that. And then this is called Halloween. They had Halloween. And on the back is a little extra, which I didn't know was on these. Some of these ones on the back I didn't know were on there. Cool sketching. Very cool. And then the last one, little risque, little buttich, cheeky, kind of cheeky, and then on the back some more doodles. So that's what I got for him. Pretty cool. I like his artwork. It was all pretty cheap, I think. Most of them were in the $40 range. A little bit more than I wanted to spend now I'm looking at it, because I bought a bunch of other stuff off them afterwards. I buy it now, and the majority of them were like $15. And it's kind of the same kind of stuff. I'll have to see when I get it, though. The guy is actually, I think he's called Virgil Fan on eBay. And the reason I don't usually put out people's names, eBay sellers, unless they did me wrong, but This guy here, he's, from what I understand, he's going through chemotherapy, and he's selling off his entire collection, and he's posting stuff little by little, and he does have reasonable prices, and he has some pretty cool stuff. He has a lot of stuff that I'm into. Like I said, a lot of Vigil stuff. Obviously, his name is Vigil Fan. I think that's how you say it on. I think that's what he has it posted, just Vigil Fan as a seller. But he also he has a lot of stuff that I'm into. A lot of Vigil stuff. A lot of Faust related thing from other artists. Some Michael Moorcock stuff, if you guys are into Michael Moorcock, from Elric. You know, he has a couple books signed by him. And I would love to have them, but one of them's a little pricey, and it's actually inscribed to someone, personalized to someone. So that one was like $300, but he has another one that's like $60. I think that one's in another language or something. But I love Michael Moorcock. He's like, you know, I have just about every single one of his books, the Elric books, the Cormac books, Hawkmoon, you know, things like that. What else does he have? Well, he has a lot of things like, Clive Barker stuff, a lot of Clive Barker stuff also, signed stuff. So yeah. If you guys, if hopefully it is just Vigil fan, I'm sorry. Look him up, check his stuff out. You know, try to help the guy out. You know, make some money. So that stuff's out of the way. Now on to the actual comic books. I got one more piece of art though. I'm not sure if I showed you guys. I have I think I haven't showed you, because I think I showed it on Facebook, but I haven't showed on here. It's my Linzer blank sketch I had done of Wonder Woman. Paid $200 for this, and I got a grade. It came back in 9.8. I don't usually do the art covers. I do have one that's an art cover. That was a mistake. This one I was worried about, because when I first got it, I went over to the CBCS table and I dropped it, and the corner down here was bent. So I actually had to pay to have it pressed. And I did get a 9.8, thank God. It was a little bend, and it was able to get pressed out. But unfortunately, I was going to get this just for shipping, because I had a free 2-day modern. But I had to pay for $35 for the 2-day pressing too, so I ended up paying with shipping $50-$60 or $60, I think it was around there. So unfortunately, but hey, so I paid altogether $260 for this. I'm very happy to have it. Awesome sketch, and I think it might have made to the gallery because they did take a picture of it. So when I look it up on my orders thing, there's a picture of it, and usually they do that when they put it on the gallery. However, they never sent me an email letting me know that. They usually send you an email, because I have a number of them that were on the gallery before, to let you know that they're putting it on the gallery. I never got the email. So now the last few things I got. These are Maquis books that I got. First one, which I don't have my top 10 list. I can't find it right now. However, I only had 3 books left on it. I have Chew #1, Tales of Astonish 27, and also Strange Tales 169. And one of them now is off. I only have 2 left, and I don't think I'm going to get them, but these are the 2 I have left. I got Doctor Strange, the Strange Tales 169, whatever you want to call it. I guess it's Doctor Strange 169. So I got that off my list, something I've been looking for, and the big deal about this is it's probably around a 6, I would say, maybe a 5 to 6. I'm not perfect at grading, so I'm going to give a range 5 to 6. And it was only $45. So that's pretty good, I think. I know it's not a higher grade. I really wanted a higher grade, like an 8. But buy it nows and stuff are just insane on this, like $200, $250. I mean, even $300, I think, for like an 8 or something. I'm not paying that much money for this, you know. I pay like twice that amount for my first appearance. You know, I think I paid $600 for the first appearance, or maybe it was a little bit more than that. But so yeah, so I got that $45. Next book I got. This is not something I bid on a few of these before. It wasn't really that big of a deal for me to get though, but I got a pretty good deal, I believe. I paid $260 for it, and it's a fairly nice copy. I am going to get it pressed, and I'm going to have it graded because it could use a pressing. It's a little dip in right by the staples, but I mean the book actually looks pretty good. So this is what I got. This is the this is an Uncle Scrooge #1, basically. This is 386 of Dell or 4-color, whatever you want to call it. I'm hoping I'm right about this. I hope I'm not talking out my ass. But you guys will let me know if I'm wrong. I have been wrong in the past, and I have no problem admitting it. But this is, from what I understand, the first Uncle Scrooge in his own issue. His first appearance is something else. I can't remember the title of the book. I think it's some kind of like Disney Christmas book or something. I can't remember. But yeah, it's supposed to be Uncle Scrooge #1. I looked it up, and that's what it says it is. So, but I paid $260 for that. Carl Barks artwork, stuff, But yeah, pretty cool. Now, last book I got. And where is it? Oh, here goes the top 10. So I do have Chew left, and I have Tales of Astonish 27, which I don't think I'm going to get to. I saw Mercenot actually had a Chew #1 on there. He had put it near mint. But I took some closer looks at the picture of Mercenot, and I think you're a little overgrading it. There's a big, on the top left corner, it's dented. But yeah, I've bought stuff off of Mercenot before. Got some pretty good deals off them. But this one here is something I have been trying to get. One, I'm trying to get the whole series. One of the books you guys might not ever get, but, at least I get close. So here it goes. Showcase #9. This is the first tryout. This is actually a tryout issue for Lois Lane's own series and Superman's girlfriend, Lois Lane. So this is actually kind of the first Superman's girlfriend, Lois Lane. However, it's #9, a showcase, and they also did #10. They did 2 tryout issues, and then it started her own series, which I'm trying to get a #1 of that also. I've been looking for one of them for a while. So the ones I've seen are a little lower grade than I wanted. This book actually is pretty nice, except for that up there. I don't know if I could clean that up a little bit. It's not tape. I don't know what it is or what discolored that. But if you guys look at the rest of the book, that down there's a little dirty also. I want to say it almost had it in some kind of like mount or something, because it does kind of look, but over here it looks pretty nice. The staples are really nicely firmly attached, but it's not bad. And I paid a little bit more money for this. This is like $380, but it is a showcase #9. So I'm happy with that. I'm going to try to get it cleaned up a little bit and see if it'll look a little bit more better with the eye appeal and stuff. So, but that's it, guys. So that's all the books I got this week. I am getting some stuff. My Boston Comic Con stuff is going to be coming in tomorrow. So I'll do a separate video for all that. And there's like 50 books in that, guys. Like I said, some of them I'm really not too happy about. I have some really bad luck. I got to pay more attention to some things, but I'll talk about when I get there, and the irony of it, yeah, guys, so I have a few other things coming from eBay, and I'll do a weekly video probably this weekend on that. But other than that, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Goodbye.